Hello, everybody. This is Ghost Hunter 385. I am back with more Kirby, more commentary, and another topic for everybody. Quick little side note here, live streams are still down. I'm waiting on my ISP. So, there we go. Let's have fun with that. Anyway, today's topic, let's talk historical context. Now, I can already sit here, some people saying, wait a minute, Ghost Hunter, aren't you going to do a live stream about that? Yes, I am. But until I can do the actual live stream, think of this as a warm-up for doing that live stream. Watch this, and then we'll do do the live stream, basically. Now, here's the general idea. Humanity has forgotten just how different life was 100, 200 years ago or so. Well, I can already sit here, some people saying, well, what do you mean, Ghost Hunter? Just as an example, 100 years ago, penicillin had yet to be discovered. Because if memory serves, penicillin was discovered in 25, 26 maybe, 27 off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up for the more accurate date there. But basically, penicillin did not exist 100 years ago. So that means multiple things nowadays that we just write a prescription for and maybe drain the pus out of. If you weren't careful enough, or if you couldn't get good enough treatment, guess what? That was game over. What president was it? I think it was Calvin Coolidge's son. They were doing a photo op one day, and his sons wanted to go play tennis so bad or something. It was some game like that. So he ran around basically wanting. So he changed real quick, didn't put on any socks, and he got a sore that turned into a blister basically. That got infected, and he died from it. Think about that one for a minute. We didn't have penicillin, and we use penicillin and its other derivative. Well, I don't think other antibiotics are derivatives of penicillin, but you get my point here, folks. The point is that it's novel. 100 years ago, you maybe had a couple of phone lines in major cities, and a couple people could make phone calls, but that was it. Then also a lot of places did not have this type of plumbing infrastructure they have right now, and disease was far more common because waste would leak into the water and it would cause multiple problems. I mean, come on, think about that one for a minute. In the past 100 years or so, our lives have gotten so much better that it's absolutely disgusting how we act in comparison to what came before us. I mean, most people we didn't even have an MRI, an X-ray machine. It's just the amount of change that has happened that needs to go over in detail is crazy. I mean, when you talk about, there's so many things to cover. I mean, medicine's just one of them. It's crazy just how many things have changed, folks. It's nauseating how much things have changed when you really, really step back and think about it for a minute. It's nauseating beyond all comprehension how things have changed. I mean, 100 years ago, there were still places where you were riding horses and using buggies, and most cars were crank cup cars. I mean, think about that. Have you ever tried cranking up anything with an engine on it? It's a pain! How do I know that? I had to use some equipment that required a crank start when I was on active duty in the military. But anyway, like, subscribe, see you in the next video, and check out my live stream that should be coming soon.